All right, I'm gonna twist you on. All right, that's as tall as you get. I can't take this tripod out of the house because I dropped a bed rail on it one time when I was doing a shed cleaning video before I ever had YouTube, and I was just making these cleaning videos for my friends on Facebook because I was trying to get into videos and I didn't know what to film. So I thought, I'll just film what I'm doing. It made me comfortable in front of the camera. I kind of learned to get over my nerves that way. And it was actually kind of fun because cleaning is what I used to do, literally always. Back to my story. I didn't film anything on the boat. I got here and I was so tired. I slept the entire day, that entire night. That was on Thursday, whole day on Thursday, the whole night, Thursday night. And then Friday, I don't think I did a single thing. Oh, we went to the grocery store, but I'm not gonna like film myself driving a car to the grocery store. Maybe I should. Anyway, I'm leaving on Monday, so I don't really want to do anything that's gonna make a big mess. I'm only here to basically shut the house down before we go to Japan. Even though it's still cold in Alaska this part of the spring, it's not going to freeze the pipe solid or anything. So we can go ahead and turn the heat off, save some money, save some oil. So I'm like, okay, well, let's sew the curtains because I have basically all of my pins are in the curtain. All the curtains, like all the way down. About a year ago, I got this side hemmed. These two panels, and I'm not cutting that off because if I ever want to make them long again, I can. So it's just a little pouch, just a little flipped up and sewn down. But I broke my needle off in here. It's actually still in here somewhere. I've never found it. I think it's in there somewhere. But I still had, neighbors, still had 2, 4, 6 panels left to sew. I don't know what happened. There's no bobbin. There's no thread. The needle that broke, I did bring from Juneau a new one, but you still can't sew without a bobbin and thread. And I don't know why I don't have any. It's been a whole year. I can't remember that. So yeah, nothing. I have no video, no projects. I'm just a girl standing in her dining room with excuses. In the meantime, I did my hair and makeup. I think my scarf, cute little vintage cotton. It was actually a free gift with some other scarves that I bought. On one of my getting oldish birthdays, I went from just dressing up in the house like this to actually getting in the car. We all went on a family trip to Costco and I didn't want to get out. Thomas, he was like, you're all dressed up, you should come in. And I was like, I'll just wait in the car. I was just so shy. I could not bring myself to walk in the store. I was determined to get comfortable with it. And so this one time I was gonna do it, and then nope, I literally couldn't get out of the car. Then I just eventually one day decided I was going to leave the house. I was going to get out of the car. I started wearing them out. I've gotten a lot of compliments, just how cute they are. I got the cutest little vintage sweaters. I call them granny sweaters. The girls think I'm silly, but they also think they're cute. So that's all I've got. A little story about me.
The next day, I decided to prep a batch of chicken enchiladas for our dinner on the ferry ride home. I started with slow cooking some chicken for a couple of hours on the stovetop in my cast iron pot. Once the chicken was drained and shredded with 2 forks, I stirred in half a large can of green enchilada sauce. Then layered my corn tortillas across the top and put the lid on until they were warm and soft. When it was time to fill them, I got a call that would change everything.
A little dark.
Yeah.
Can you put it up to my ear? I have enchiladas all over my hands. Hi babe, I'm making enchiladas.
I'll be real quick. So I'm pulling into Home Depot. My phone's ringing. I almost didn't even answer it. But I'm like, whatever, I just gotta see who this is. And I answer it. Remember I filled out a GCI survey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I won 1,000,000 miles.
You what?
I won 1,000,000 miles. I have to fly to Anchorage on Friday for the ceremony. She said it's going to be like a big check deal.
Wow. I have the chills, whole body.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, hello? She's like, hi, is this Thomas LeBlanc? And I'm like, yep, because I'm like in a hurry. She's like, well, this is so-and-so from GCI. Do you have a quick minute? And I was like, a real quick one. And she's like, okay, well, I'll be real fast. You are the winner of GCI's $1,000,000 mile giveaway. And I was like, okay. And she's like, and this is for real. This isn't a scam.
This isn't a scam.
Now I'm waiting for her to ask for my social security number, and if I just deposit $500, then I'll have access. And then the only thing she didn't have was my mileage account number. And then all of a sudden, boom, all the emails started showing up from GCI. So I am flying up on the morning flight Friday morning, first class, up, first class back. So just like my infusion.
Babe, you have to vlog it for me.
But I was totally expecting this to be an Arabian Prince thing, but no. And then I was like, wait, so how did I win this? I imagine it's not just for paying my bill. And she's like, well, the survey. And I was like, oh, crap. I remember doing that survey. Oh, my gosh, I did win.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, no, 1,000,000 miles. We spent about $165,000 to go to Japan.
This is going to be incredible for the vlog. We can go anywhere. Oh my gosh, babe. Oh my gosh.
So my lunch is stone cold now. It was like, and then after I got off the phone with her, then I talked a while, and then my dad called, and then it was like, whoa, it's been intense. But, yeah, now I gotta go down there. I know I'm gonna be gone for like ever already, and I'm going on Friday, and I just took on 2 more projects that I was gonna cram in. Oh,
What?
literally just set up some big meetings for Friday.
Did you hear that? 1,000,000 miles. 1,000,000 miles. I'm freaking out. I'm totally freaking out.
I know, you've been so...
I was telling the folks. I was telling the YouTube people.
Love it.
Anyways, our enchiladas are done. They are beautiful. Good food, 1,000,000 miles. Almost forgot about the #1 rule in Hoonah. You always wave at the oncoming traffic. Sometimes I forget. We don't do that in Juneau. We're borrowing this car. It's not my car, but they let me use it. We're driving to the store. Yesterday, I had the pukes and a bad headache, and today the little neighbor girl across the street has it, so we're off to get her some apple juice.
We're going to the store. Be right back.
Got the fridge unplugged and open so it doesn't stink. Got all the perishable food out. Washed all the dishes. I'm all out of breath from carrying luggage. All right, last 2 things I have to do. Turn off the water heater and the range. And the boiler. That's it. Hoonah house is shut down. Door's locked. coming in right now. We're out of here. Getting on the boat. I'm actually kind of scared I'm gonna drop my camera, so I'm not gonna do very much of this. I am loaded down with luggage. Seriously loaded. Firefighter back there.
Got my enchiladas served up and ready to eat.
Oh yeah. To reunite with my millionaire. You big winner, you. I can't believe it. That's it for me. See you next time.